Hello everybody, welcome back to High Five Resale Shop channel. My name is Derek. I'm a full-time eBay reseller. Been doing it for 17 years now, which is kind of amazing. But this channel is dedicated to like showing people what you can sell on eBay. I tell you what I've sold over the past weekend so that you can find these things out on your own at thrift stores or at garage sales, and you could do this yourself to make a little money on the side. I do it full time. I have about 4,000 items up on eBay right now. Some of the listings are really old. I'm trying to get them gone over so that they can be more effective in what they're doing. But let's get into what I sold over the weekend. So I sold 23 items between Saturday and Sunday, and then whatever might have sold this morning, which I think there was one item that sold this morning. And some of the stuff since Saturday was one of the days of cutoff for the USPS to mail out by Christmas, which was for Ground Advantage, I think. And that's the cutoff. Today is the cutoff for priority mail. Now, this is just them guaranteeing it being there by Christmas. So other packages may arrive by Christmas. This is just what they're guaranteeing to be there. So they give themselves enough time to make sure that this happens. So 4 things were shipped out on Saturday. Just so, along with some of the things that were purchased late on Friday evening that would have been in this total of items that I would be talking about today. So we're just going to talk about the stuff on Saturday shipped out. There was a Thin Lizzy CD, Vagabond of the Western World. It was new, sealed. That was $7 plus shipping on top. There was an extra large brown white stag blouse. That was $7 with shipping on top. Marine Corps face mask made by Champion with a special EGA logo on it. That was $8, oorah, and plus shipping on top. And then there was a Gwen Stefani Christmas CD, You Make Me Feel Like Christmas, with a special booklet. I think it came from Target or something, a special that Target did. And that was $4 plus shipping, so not a lot of money there. But then we can go into the things that sold today, and I don't have one of the first thing I want to show you. So I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, so back. The first one that sold, a vintage lot of baseballs. I think there were 6 in here. Got $30 plus shipping. So it's all these unsigned baseballs. Some of them are wrapped so they don't get damaged any further. But 2 of them were American League balls. 2 of them were National League baseballs. And 2 of them were Major League baseballs. So somewhere in the 90s, I think, they decided not to have different baseballs for the American League and the National League, and they decided to just have one straight baseball. And I'm thinking that's when Bud Selig took over. I think that was one of the things he changed. So 2 of these have like American League information on them, and I think there's 2 different commissioners or like presidents of the league that are on those balls, and then the other one in National League, I think it has the same guy on both of them. So these all together gonna go in one box. Sold for $30 plus shipping. The next item is a CD, and if you've listened to this channel before, you know that I made a huge buy of CDs, and so I'm still going through that. I got a new Ozark Mountain Daredevils, sealed, and I got $5 plus shipping on that. The next item is another CD, and it's used. This CD is from Sponge, New Pop Sunday. It's used, it's pre-owned, so that's interesting. The next item is a shirt. Let me put this down here. This Kenner extra small women's long sleeve blouse that sold for $7 plus shipping. And then I think it was Big Daddy. No, I think it might have been Mr. Deeds. Styx, the greatest band in the world. Turn Up the Sticks. This one sold for $6 plus shipping. The next one is another CD. Oh, here it is. Taylor Swift, Speak Now CD. $5 plus shipping. The first Taylor Swift CD is your Bolo. Your Be on the Lookout for. That one, I don't necessarily know off the top of my head. Taylor Swift CD, which is a Bolo. They sell, let's see. It's the debut album. It's got like her in front of a pool. Those are the ones you're looking for. I think it's like 70 or 80 bucks. Maybe 30 or 40 bucks or something like that. That's the one you want to be on the lookout for when you're at garage sales. That one that we were talking about earlier that I sold, that one sold for $5 plus shipping. The next one is going to each extreme. So the next one is Megadeth Countdown to Extinction. It's a used CD. Also used CD. This one's $3 plus ship. This has got Symphony of Destruction, Sweating Bullets, which is a really good song and a great video, and Countdown to Extinction. So some awesome songs on that. The next one is Breaking Benjamin, Dear Agony. This is new, sealed. It sold for $5 plus shipping. The next item is a shirt. Talbot's Petite 1X red shirt. This sold for $16 plus shipping, so pretty good price on that. The next thing is a DVD. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. This sold for $5 plus shipping. The next item is a CD. It's from Hallmark. It's James Taylor's Christmas album. This sold for $3 plus shipping. The next item is a used CD. Stone Temple Pilots with Chester Bennington, High Rise. This sold for $4.50 plus shipping. The next one is Rodney Crowell, Close Ties. This sold for $7 plus shipping. The next item is a cookbook. It's not in particularly great condition. It's got half of the cover here torn off. So, condition was an issue on this. It says Ozark Emperor Fair, sponsored by KTXR-FM, celebrating the 50th anniversary of Ozark Empire Fair, which is like a regional item here where I'm at. This sold for $9 plus shipping, so even with the condition issues, got $9 for this. So that's pretty good. Love those cookbooks. Can get them so cheap. And there's usually one in the group that you can flip for a good amount of money. And then the rest is all gravy. This audiobook on CD, this sold for $8 plus shipping. Four Souls by Lewis Edrich. It's actually 2 books on here. 15 hours of book on 13 CDs. So again, $8 plus shipping on that. The next item is kind of interesting. It's from a storage locker that we picked up at one time, and it's an entire lot of 13 different Chihuahuas from Taco Bell. They're all different. Most of them, they were all voice activated at one time, but that doesn't work anymore. They're all still in their packaging. So that a lot of Chihuahuas from Taco Bell, that sold for $25 plus shipping. So that's pretty cool. The next item is a shirt. This is an extra large blouse by Autograph. It's got some issues to it. I think one of the arms measured longer than the other one somehow. There was something weird about it. So it wasn't up for a lot. It is kind of an expensive brand, but since it had condition issues, I took some money off the price. So that sold for $9 plus shipping. And then the last one is this, well, there's one more after this, but this Eric Carmen CD, which is, it looks like it's straight out of the 80s, which it is. This sold for $18 plus shipping, so that's a really good one. I'm going to get one more item, and I'll be right back. So we're back. Got the last item here, which is this Olivia Harris purse. The person is really excited to get it. They've already messaged me today asking if it's going to be shipped today. So this purse was sold for $45 plus shipping. So Olivia Harris purse, $45 plus shipping. Like new with tags. So it's got a dust cover and everything with it. So really cool. Those are the things that I sold over the weekend. The topic I wanted to talk about today is being able to buy things when the opportunity presents itself. So each reseller out there is in their own category, is in their own tier of what they're doing. So if you just decide that you just want to sell clothes and you don't want to do all the other knickknacks and stuff, that's cool. You could stay in your lane like that. You could do the I want to sell a little bit of everything kind of thing. You could be the video game guy. You could be the shoe guy. Whatever your lane is that you want to stay in, or you could be one. You could be kind of like what I do, which is a little bit of everything. Um, so, but the thing about that is that probably within like a 6-month period of garage selling season, you're going to be presented with 3 really good opportunities to make your take your store up to a new level. And so you have to position yourself to be able to take those when you get to them, however that may be. So let's just take my 3 this year. I actually had 4 purchases like that this year. So the first one was my audiobook collection that I got. The second would be the CDs. The third would be the sports memorabilia auction. And the fourth would be my estate sale closet. So let's just talk about the first one. The audiobooks. I think they wanted $200, if I remember correctly, $200 for all of their audiobooks on CD. And it looked like a lot. I didn't know exactly how many there were. I kind of briefly counted them at the garage sale, and I thought there were like 500 of them. So to pay $200 for 500 items, that is a pretty good number of items to get a return on your investment. It turned out that there were 900 of them there, and I paid $200 for them. I probably lost somewhere around 40 of them when I, started looking at them and checking them for damage and stuff like that. I probably lost about 40 of them some way, reason or another. A couple were missing a disc, and a couple were damaged, and stuff like that. So, but that particular buy, it paid off for itself in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then I was into the profit on that after that. So that was a very good buy, and when you see that kind of thing, you have to be able to jump on it. I saw them at the garage sale. I took down that person's name and number and address of the garage sale, and I didn't have any money that day. So I was like, if they're still there at the end of the garage sale, I will give you a call. And then after that short period of time, I was able to sell enough on eBay in order to come up with the money that I needed to go ahead and get that. So that was maybe 6 months into turning this into a full-time reselling thing. So that wasn't too long after I had quit my job and started full-time reselling. So that was midsummer at some point. And then we had the sports memorabilia auction, which was a Facebook marketplace thing that I saw, and I just happened to come across it. And the guy had 2 listings up. One was for the starting lineup figures, and the other one was for the autograph memorabilia that he had, and he was just trying to get rid of it. He just sold baseball cards, strictly baseball cards. So he didn't want the rest of the stuff, and I was more than glad to take it from him. He charged me $500 for the 2 lots together, and we have made our profit back on that and then some. It's all listed now, just like the audiobooks. They're all listed at this point, and the sports memorabilia auction all listed at this point, and we've made our money back on them. That particular one, I didn't have the money again, but the guy, I gave him $300, and the guy gave me the whole set of stuff. And then I gave him my YouTube channel. I gave him my Facebook sign on, like my profile, where to find me, and then I gave him my eBay information so he could find me, just so he felt more comfortable. And we actually, that gentleman and I hit it off pretty well. So I think that he'll come back to me for more stuff when he has it. Really fun to talk to, and was interesting to see how he did his eBay store, which is strictly cards. So that was another way of getting it. So I didn't pay all the money for the item, and the guy basically gave me $200 in credit, because I seemed like a reputable source. When I said I would come to see the stuff, I came. When I said I was going to bring the money, I brought the money, and I had the money with me. So it kind of depends on trust level. So that one was that. The estate sale, we did an estate sale for a person that we knew, and they allowed us to take the entire closet, because I thought the mom's clothing was really nice and well kept, and I thought it would do really well, and it has. A lot of the stuff I have sold so far, but I still have a lot to get up. So we're still in the process of doing that. And then the last one, what was the last one? We have the music CDs. So I am about halfway through paying that gentleman for his CDs. I have an event coming up in January where I think I'm going to do really well with the CDs. I'm going to try and sell the ones that can't be listed on eBay for $1 a piece in person, in cash. And I think that will generate a lot of money to get some of the smaller stuff out. And if I don't sell it all there, then I'll start lotting it up into lots and trying to sell it on eBay in like genres, or all Michael Jackson CDs or all Garth Brooks CDs. There's 10 of them here for $10-20 or whatever. So I will see if that'll work. But when these situations come up, and that guy took it, the CD guy took it all because we're buddies. He was like, just take it, get it out of my garage, and when you have some money, we'll set up a schedule and we'll start paying it out. So when these situations come up, the difference between like somebody who's just selling 3 things a week on eBay and somebody who's pushing forward and moving up is when these things come up, you have to be able to jump on them and seize them, and you have to figure out a way of making it happen. So in the past, I've borrowed Peter to pay Paul somehow, some way, to get the stuff that I needed. But being that we're actually making a bunch of money now, we have some in reserve that we can use to buy these things up. You never want to have somebody come to you with an offer and then you have to turn them away because it's a good offer and you want it, but you just don't have the capital to get it. So because they're not going to come back a second time. So you have to be able to pounce on these deals when you see them. It's a little bit different than just the garage sale, run-of-the-mill stuff. Sometimes you just say, hey, I don't have the money for that purchase right now from a garage sale. But when it's a really big purchase that could change the level of your eBay store, you have to jump on it. So you have to figure out how to make that work. And that's the whole thing about levels and eBay. I'm kind of at the level where I can make these $200 to $600 to $800 deals. There are other people, and you can see them on YouTube, that they can pull off the $1,000 or the $5,000 deal and make it profitable for them, and that in their cases, that moves them up to a new level, just like it would move me up to a new level. But you got to just know where your limit is, and you got to be able to pounce on these deals when you see them. That's all I have to really say about that today. If you enjoy this information that you got here today, then subscribe to the channel, please. Like the video, and comment if you have a question. I'd love to answer any questions that you may have, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.